Councilman Craig, first call.
Yes, I would just like to reiterate Councilman Webb's call to go see the NABF. It's the Wooden Bat College World Series. We'll have 20 teams. There will be some future pro baseball players playing here in the city. They're probably going to fill up about 300 hotel rooms for just over a weekend. Pat Eakin from the Free Press has worked diligently for over a year to bring this here. He's secured some sponsorships, and hopefully this will be an annual event here in Toledo. I'd like to show them some support this year so that they come back bigger and better next year. Thank you.
Councilman McNamara, first call.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. I have two things I need to talk about tonight, and the first are the rules of council. All of us need to follow the rules. They were established to allow fair deliberation and debate, and to ignore them is to do a disservice to our office and the honor we've been granted in representing the people that elected us. We need to respect each other. We need to respect the chair of the meeting, and I'm disappointed in some of the conduct of my colleagues tonight, whom I would call friends, for ignoring the rules. The rules apply to friends, they apply to foes. And it's especially important, President Sobczak, that you enforce them because of the divisive nature of this council and because of the way that you were elected. Half of this council wanted a different council president. So be it. The rules in the charter allow the mayor to break the tie. You've been elected. But the rules allow for fair debate. They allow for people to be given a chance to speak, and it's not your option to not enforce them. The other issue I want to discuss was the Girard Road rezoning. You all have in front of you petitions that are signed by the neighbors. Please take a look at that. But I think that Councilman Webb said something very good tonight during the Marina District debate, and that is that we shouldn't ignore the experts. She was talking about economic development, but the same admonition applies to this issue. Commissioner Baddock, who's still here in the back, the housing commissioner, has literally worked on, I'd say, hundreds of housing projects, either reviewing them from CDCs, private developers, things the city's been working on. He's gone to seminars across the country, talked to his colleagues. He really knows housing. And perhaps it's just because I'm the benefit of working with him as chair of neighborhoods that I've come to appreciate his expertise in this specific subject area. But when you have an expert like Commissioner Baddock and the Plan Commission saying no, we really need to consider it carefully. Thank you.
Council President Sobczak, first call.
Thank you. To address Councilman McNamara's call to have everyone be allowed to speak, that's what I was trying to do. And when I bent the rules, it was to allow people to speak after the question was called. It was only to give those that didn't have an opportunity to speak. So that was my purpose. I have no problem in cutting off the debate when the question is called and turning off all the lights and voting. So if that's, I'll err on the side of following the rules and cutting off the debate. Absolutely, but I was trying to do exactly what you said, Mr. McNamara, and that is to allow everyone to speak on the issue. Secondly, I want to thank Councilman Winooski and Councilperson Webb for their leadership in addressing the issue of the Northwest District Station. This past Monday, Councilwoman Webb had a meeting in her district. Councilman Winooski had one on Wednesday. And I attended a meeting at Dale Markale Center, which this topic came up. Obviously, it's a topic of grave concern to a lot of our citizens, particularly in that area, and I appreciate their leadership in stepping forward. Councilman Winooski had a great turnout. Over 150 people were packed in the room. I can't say I've never saw a block watch that didn't have a better turnout. I think Dave Lemon over there in the Southwick area had a similar number one time, but certainly it was right at the top of the list as far as attendance. I wasn't at Councilwoman Webb, so I don't know what her turnout was, but I'm assuming it was equally as good. So, in again, I just remind the citizens that we do have a meeting tomorrow at 4 o'clock, chaired by Councilwoman Brown, to discuss that topic. So if you have comment on that issue, that would be the place to be. And also I wanted, on a sad note, we had a longtime city worker at Water Reclamation, Tom Malcarrick, who passed away past week. He was a decorated Vietnam veteran in the Air Force, and I know that Monty will be missed by his friends and colleagues out at Water Reclamation, and just want to say goodbye to a good friend. Councilman Ashford.
Thank you. I just want to, I'm glad you said that, because I just want to share with my colleagues today that the staff senior attorney Jim Bishop, his father, passed this morning. And so I just want to make sure before you read it in the paper tomorrow, and the funeral is going to be very short. So hopefully once we get the information, Jerry can get it to us as soon as possible. And Jim has worked with each and every one of us. Thank you.
Thank you. Meeting adjourned.